So now air is actually flowing into my house. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Rusty. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Hesha Peppa Pepper. It was actually slightly cooler today. It was nice here too. It's currently storming outside, but like gently. Welcome back, Jane. Welcome back, Fractal. A little petrichor as a treat. Isn't that the archaeologist from Adventure Time? Simon Petrichor? Now I have a knife. That's right, everyone. Try to hold your excitement. This game that came out in '98 has visual equipment for both clothes and weapons. I forgot that spells leveled up. Statue probably would have told me that if I asked. Actually, I wish I had talked to that magic statue, because I remember as a kid, I had this idea that attacking an enemy with your raw Saru mostly increased your chance of acquiring it. I don't know if that's true. It could just be stupid kid logic. Put this mischievous mouse out. The wall's not good enough for you? I like a nice breeze in my walls. The walls of my abode. Green slime times 2. And the walls will ooze green slime. No, they always do that. I thought that was the elbow. Now, as you level up, you get a bigger action bar thingy. So I'm not going to keep just spamming one attack over and over. But it's working for now. Because right now, if I Spirit, I get like one more punch on the next turn. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. Blaha has arrived. Everyone come get cuddles. So glad you're here. Blaha girl, you're extremely welcome. I've never even seen a Blaha in person. I didn't know about them until after I came to Australia. I don't know if they're here. There's a door of light in the treasure chest, by the way. And now Vaughn has it. How did you get in the electric box? Does it have a limit of how big the bar gets? It does. It depends, I think, on your level. I don't know if there's a stat for it. If not, now I've got you. Happy to have you. That's criminal, not having heard of Blaha until after it was too late. I didn't have an IKEA where I'm from, so I don't think there was ever much hope for me. Blaha Blast? I did have Blaha Blast. I'll fight him. Go get the elbow too. I love that the skeletons also have Saru on them. But I don't think these are Saru that you can absorb. Actually, no, I remember how to tell now. Saru-type enemies have, like, a symbol on them. There's elements and affinities for them. Didn't realize Horny Jail was guarded by skeletons. They're fierce wardens. Bones for the Bone Jail. Wish you had Blaha Blast. Or the Shark. Both are nice. They can give a good bone bonk when they get out of line. If I was their king, I would never order everyone into Horny Jail. I mean, for many reasons. But also just the morality of it. Sparkles? Ah! There's a sense of sadness in the eyes of the Saru. Vaughn, take a good look. This is a human possessed by a Saru. I have looked into this person's mind the same way I spoke to your mind, but the Saru controlling this person's spirit is too strong, and I couldn't make out any words. The only way to return these people to normal is to drive away the mist. The case says, contains sunrise key. Do you want to open the case? Yes, please. You'd have a horny Colosseum instead. No, absolutely not. That can get even more out of control than Horny Jail. Yeah, symbols like that on the Gimmerd. I will try it. I've gained some levels. We'll see how big the bar is now. Willing participants only? Well, that's something to consider. They know what they're signing up for, do they? I got like a 50% increase on damage from using Spirit. It's good, but not quite there. Need. What, the horny Colosseum? Your monarchy would cherish enlightenment and transparency in all things. A transparent horny Colosseum is even worse. Now you're subjecting everyone to it. System looks like it'll get so nice in the late game. Oh, it's incredible. You can chain moves together. So you can plan out your moves like... So a combination that ends with left flows into a combination that starts with left, that kind of thing. Actually, can I do 2 hyper elbows with that? Are we already there? Only those who wish to come and watch. Okay, so the walls aren't transparent. On the bookshelf is a book titled Drake Castle's Water. Do you wish to read it? Drake Castle's water is pleasing and potent. When used to water fields, grains grow tall and thick. Beasts that drink it grow strong. Even without food, one is safe so long as there is the rich water of Drake to drink. Unclose the book. Well, how fortunate. Make people just be sentenced to horny community service like polishing door handles for 36 hours. As long as no one covers the outer walls with graffiti. Why would they? Yeah! 86, it's still better to do that twice. But I am taking less damage. Kinda. Graffiti is fine. Graffiti is not. Just don't use reed chalk. Is there a connection between... I don't understand why polishing knobs is so bad. Is that really serving the community? To polish one knob? Or is it polishing many knobs? Contains lightning key. Do you wish to open the case? Why wouldn't you? It's not, do you want to take the lightning key? It's, do you want to open the case? Vaughn just takes whatever item he sees. Vaughn inserted the lightning key into the keyhole. Lightning gate opened. Let's ask someone British. That's what they call butter over there, right? Oh. Are the Doritos actually dropping today? I haven't probably been paying attention. Or is emote dropper still broken? Book titled The Geography of Drake Kingdom. Do you wish to read it? Yes. Lies in a remote part of South Legaia, on a peninsula of mountains and valleys. Under the rule of King Drake, there is safety and abundant resources. British butter? I still don't know if it's true. But there was that meme that went around that was like, I think it was a photo of a tweet that said, "Today I learned that Americans call a knob of butter a stick of butter." With all the comments underneath. Scion, hi! How was your stream? What were you up to? More Dark Souls? How was it? Visitors to Drake Castle should visit Mount Rikuroa. Go through Drake Castle and head north to find Mount Rikuroa. At its summit stands the Genesis Tree, which is said to watch over humans since the age of the gods. Killed 4 bosses, then got your ass handed to you by a giant lava bug. Ooh, like a Larvesta? Those things are pretty tough, especially if you don't have any rock moves. Fun, close the book. Case says contains star key. Do you wish to open it? Yes. Get shouted a second time, Scion. Are in the demon ruins now? Oh, now has the star key. Killed the fire type asylum demon. Then found the bug. Both nacho cheese flavored. I'm checking for door. I know that there is healing somewhere in here, and I'm desperately trying to find it. Slightly soiled diary. Do you wish to read it? Uh-huh. Harvest month, day 2. Harvest festival isn't far. I can't wait, but King Drake seems uneasy. Harvest month, day 4. Messenger from the north said the mist discovered Jeremy. King Drake is pale. Harvest month, day 5. A strange building has been built in the valley to the northeast. Soldiers sent by King Drake to investigate failed to return. Harvest month, day 7. A curfew has been declared. The royal scientists are investigating the mist. Hope they find a solution. My dear King Drake can be free of his anguish. Got yourself the Uchigatana and a few other swords. Seems super promising because of the gets around shields bit. Yeah, I love sickles for that. And size. Lurky nap times. Have a nice nap. Okay. Not the fish pole yet. These are things I'll learn when I'm playing Dark Souls. Harvest month, day 10. The mist has appeared in Drake Kingdom. The eastern plain is covered. From the watchtower, the mist seems to be coming from the building in the valley. Harvest month, day 13. King Drake has forbidden the use of Saru. The harvest festival is cancelled. That's understandable, considering the mist is affecting the Saru. Day 14. I can't believe the king's order, but we are compelled to obey. Obeying is my duty as one who serves King Drake. The rest is blurred and ineligible. Illegible? Illegible. On return, the diary. So after turning, she tried to write, and then still put it back on the shelf afterwards. Rip to Mr. Merchant. You like the Uchi. You want those instead? No, I agree with you. Giant sickle's pretty cool. Naps are biz. Is that good? I like naps, but they ruin my sleep. Second knife. This is not a chest. Merely a distraction. Best in slot. I see. Actually kind of true. They're actually super productive. if you're trying to figure out uses for time. Doing a bit of soul farming. Get the fishing pole, though. It's like doing mindless farming on stream, though. Yeah, same. Ow. Enjoy your maximum efficiency, Shanks. Hello, Nova. I can't believe you've done this. The accuracy. Enjoy farming in some games. Uh-oh. Just give me a YouTube video to watch while you do it. You can likely pull an all-nighter farming in some games. Please don't kill me. I just want free heals. I have bad news, everyone. Fawn is out of strength, and I believe that means we die. So we last saved outside the dungeon. I wouldn't say I enjoy farming in games, but it is tolerable with a YouTube video. You're against fishing in games? Uh-oh. How do you feel about streams that have hidden fishing in them? Thank you for the pat, Siza. I'm sorry. I died and I wasted everyone's time. You almost blocked me forever when you were teamed that without knowing what it was. That's incredible. Really like the fishing mechanics of 3 games that had it. Yeah, fishing is relaxing. Fishing minigames used to be quite popular in RPGs. I really liked them as a kid. Thought it would flip me upside down or something. That makes sense. I'm sorry I accidentally ruined your anti-fishing streak. Animal Crossing did it for you. There was this one RPG that came out in the late 90s that had a fishing game that I got really into as a kid. Can't remember what it's called. But it's where I spent most of my time playing the game. Still upset Terraria has fishing in it. Warframe, aim, throw, spear, done. Minecraft, make a little redstone thing. Hold M2, go AFK. Yeah, skip that part or have someone else. I was about to say these days I don't really mess around with fishing minigames, but that's actually not true. I immediately thought of Hades, and that's just a bold-faced lie. Same. At least not in video games. You enjoyed Terraria, but you played it for the first time after there had been mini updates. Me too, and that was still super long ago. Friend got you Terraria and your first thought was like, this is just 2D Minecraft. That's how it was sold to me. Never played Minecraft? It's pretty chill. Actually, yeah, it's pretty chill if you're in the mind space for just building. I like to think of it as Lego. Lego with optional objectives. Have you played Valheim or Ark? I'd say there's nothing in Minecraft that's like very disagreeable, unless like you don't enjoy gathering resources from water sometimes. But if that's the case, you can avoid that. I already got the key. Valheim's a bit closer to Minecraft. I don't know, neither one... Well, I guess I didn't play Valheim. I understand how they're conceptually close, but they're very different. Or at least they offer different things to me. If there's fishing in the game, it means the game is supposed to be chill. Well, the way I understand it, it's like, it's not the game itself, right? It's just the fishing. It's got a little Souls-like spirit. Hades also has fishing, technically. Turn your brain off in Warframe most of the time. Red Dead Redemption 2 has fishing. Okay, Red Dead Redemption 2 actually is kind of chill, though. There's a lot of downtime in that game. I haven't played it, though. I've only seen it. But I've seen a lot of, like, exploring, wilderness, hunting, that kind of thing. Just farm your brains out and then sit think about mod builds, that's it. Farming your brains out doesn't sound that bad. No. Okay, we're back. Letter in the treasure chest says, "To the human traveler that finds this." Do you wish to read it? Yes. With some exceptions. Had fun going through the mountain. I am Drake III, King of Drake. I know not who will read this letter, but anyone who makes it through the mist must have powers greater than the mist. No doubt you've seen the Saru monsters in this castle's dungeons. Those monsters are in fact my dear retainers and the people of my kingdom. When the mist approached, we tried many ways to drive it back. We even prayed at the Genesis tree of Mount Rakrua. Legend has the power to save human race. In the end, we decided to lock ourselves in the dungeon and wear Saru, surrendering to the mist. As Saru monsters, we should survive on Drake water until the day the mist goes away. Locked ourselves in the dungeon so the Saru madness will not force harm on anyone. So, traveler, I ask you to drive away the mist, as we were powerless to do so. You are our only hope for the future, the hope that sustains us. I thought it would go all the way to the top. Didn't like Warframe, but everyone, loves it. I haven't tried it. I have no feelings. Aw, thank you, Isa. That's not the F you would choose for your brains out. Me either, personally. You haven't made food yet? Oh. Well, I hope the food you will have is fun. Game's been going downhill, Warframe. I've heard that. Fishing is implemented just there just to give that downtime between action. Yeah, here too. Still doing dishes to even get there. Jeez. Get on it then. You're trying. Game has a lot of things that throws immediately at you. Without a guide or a vet friend, it's hard to understand what to do. Oh, Warframe? Face when dishes. Can simulate enough of that on my own. This door didn't have anything? Oh my gosh! This was the door that I was looking for this whole time. The door to this room is quite strong. If you shut the door tightly, you should be able to rest peacefully in here. Do you want to rest? Please, it's all I've ever wanted. A wise decision. While you're sleeping, I will stand guard. Vaughn, I apologize for interrupting your dream. There is something I must tell you about the Saru and my powers. That's right. The Saru. They are horrible creatures, but the Saru themselves are not at fault. The mist is responsible for all of this. I have special powers to use against the Saru. I can assimilate with a Saru that the mist has made mad. The special powers of the Saru will combine with my own, making me a powerful weapon. I've already absorbed the abilities of Gimmered, the fire Saru you have fought. It's not always possible to absorb the abilities of Saru by fighting it. Nevertheless, let's try to fight as many Saru as we can and hope we absorb its powers. They're not at fault, let's kill them all. You can use the Saru abilities by expending MP. When to use it is up to you, just remember that MP is limited. Hate MMOs as a principle because every time you've tried one it feels like another obligation or responsibility. That's how I feel. You took a nap, your MP and HP are restored. Fun, you look so much better now. That's the power of the nap, best in slot. Never played an MMO. That's incredible. I was trying to game for cheap back in the day, and all I had was a low-end computer and not a dime to my name. So my options were MMOs. And I still didn't get into any of them. Guild Wars 2 is a great MMO. Doesn't have much grinding in it. Yeah. Research notes? Absolutely. The reports were correct, as I feared. Any human wearing a saru ceases to be human in the mist. But because of some power, a person possessed by a crazed saru also ceases to age. That means a person wearing a saru could live for 100, 1,000 years, nay, forever. But is immortality worth giving up being human? That I do not know. I must report this to King Drake at once. Bond returned the book to the bookshelf. Lucky because your dad played a lot of video games. You like the same type he did? Yeah, that's kind of my boat. I'm playing this right now because it was my mom's favorite and I used to play it all the time with her. There's a Firebook 1 in the treasure chest. He'd buy them and you get to play them. Same. Bond now has the Firebook 1. I remember one year as a very little kid, I was gifted my dad's Mega Man X2 cartridge for the Super Nintendo. And I was thrilled. The only difference being, now you don't have to ask specifically your dad's permission to play specifically that game anymore, because now it is yours, but I still felt really happy to have it. First CRPG you beat after watching him play. Many years first. Stepdad got you to start playing Call of Duty and shooters and basic stuff like that, but you kind of fell out of it. That's reasonable. I don't know how shooters are doing these days. Or games in general, I suppose. They really had a peak. And that seems to have fallen off. Firebook 1. Book of Hyper Arts for Meta. Guys, I have to use Tornado Flame. I have to. You have to know. No, I already read that. Maybe that's why you hate MMOs. Usually a way to relax after school. Oh. Yeah, my mom was into Farmville. Maybe that's why I hate social media. Run around, do something. It was a way of socializing. You didn't have any friends. Kind of the same. I got into something else. I mean, I don't know. Do chat games count as MMOs? First was Septerra Core. Good RPG. I've heard of it before. I tried getting into some MMOs with Suri because, you know, we were friends and needed something to do online together. But we couldn't find one that we both liked to stick with, except Dungeons and Dragons Online for a little bit. Hello, Rocker, how are you doing? White Magic 4? I've heard of Might and Magic too. I've also often confused it with Heroes of Might and Magic. Good, that's good to hear. Twitch is now your main socializing? Me too, oh my god. If you can believe it. Higher the unit's speed stat is, the more turns it gets mechanic. I don't mind that. We've inserted the mountain key into the keyhole, and the gate opened. I'm gonna run around just in case, because I need to use Tornado Flame. Okay, so it is the same world. Good to know, because you can never assume that. Alright. Everyone ready? Thank you. The entire point of streaming this game was just so Vaughn could say Tornado Flame out loud, and everyone could hear it. Basically, sure, you can. Eat this. We get one more. It's hard to socialize on Twitch because with bigger streamers, chat flies in seconds. Pretty much no interaction between streamer and chat, except infinite reactions. I've still yet to wander into a large stream personally. I never watched Twitch until I started streaming. We get to save? I almost didn't. By the way, I didn't put it on screen this time because, frankly, I forgot. We're still doing more Ghost Song, that Metroidvania from before after this, which is coming around pretty soon. We get some extra time because we started late. Vaughn, I sense the presence of a Maruseu like me. Let's hurry to the top of the mountain. Our friends must be there. There are only a very small few number of large streamers that you go to. I used to watch streams, but only on YouTube. And I don't mean YouTube streams, I mean VODs. It's Noah. Noah? Noah? Where are you? Your mother needs you. Noah? It's so dark here. Noah. Noah, I want to see you. I need you, Noah. Most of your socializing is now your work and a little bit on university. A little bit on Discord and Twitch. Can't say that you have a lot of places where you can talk to anyone. That's a shame. I got some socializing out of work before. I used to talk to a lot of people online, but I kind of fell out of it and only talked to Suri for a while. Largest Twitch streamer you watch from time to time is a Hearthstone player, constantly talking to people in chat. You have to use text-to-speech, your hands are occupied. You're so talented. Vaughn's father could never do that. Wake up, Noah. You can't sleep forever. It's time to get up. Noah, you look like you were having a bad dream. Uh-huh. Yes, well, you should always remember your dreams, no matter how painful. Dreams tell you about the future. Alright then, time for practice. Come with me. So yeah, I had no idea what Twitch was actually like when I started streaming. Aw, thank you. If I could choose an endless supply of mushrooms or an endless supply of creamed honey, which would I choose? Shoot. If I was living alone, mushrooms. If I'm not, creamed honey. I made sure to buy... I almost ran out of creamed honey. Which means I would need to buy another batch to begin the process anew. Thankfully, I was able to restrain myself. I've still got some. And I've got a fresh batch of honey in the kitchen that I will be creaming later tonight. Stone might have been the first stream you ever watched. I haven't played or watched in about 100 years, though. Aw, thank you. Twitch scared the hell out of you and you did not think you would enjoy it? Same! But everyone's so nice. Everyone permitted in this room is so nice. Make it snappy. Oh, I have much to teach you. Follow me. But that being said, very few people have needed to be removed from the space. It's been very positive. Feel so lucky every day for the people you've met. Like, not to be sappy or anything, but yesterday, I was actually kind of elated starting my day. I realized that I had actually nothing that I was dreading and multiple things to look forward to. And I can't remember the last time I felt like that. Oh, thank you, Cass. Oh, I've taught you much, but I wonder if it's sinking in. So now it's time for a test. The first question is, when the mist is around you, which is a combination that results in chaos? Oh, we're getting quizzed. Saru and Human. Oh, thank you, everyone. I mean, you're the ones who have been awesome. A Saru touched by the mist begins to act on its own and possesses the human that uses it. So you must be careful. Now I will leave you. I'll be waiting up ahead. I like this way of teaching. One quiz question, and then you have to run through a cave system to find the wolf who's teaching you. Now for the second test. Listen carefully. What is it that, when it is revived, uses powers from another world to push back the mist? Not the Book of Genesis, not this time. Not a geneticist. Nope, nope, nope. A Genesis tree, that one. That's right, Noah. Soon you will be entrusted with the reviving of the Genesis trees. Not the Genesis console, nope. Had some bad experiences and been burned a few times. But you've never been in a better place. That's very much how I feel. How soon that day comes depends entirely on you. They usually go their way with time. I have a healing shroom. I have the healing shroom. I used to have a bad habit of making contact with people online and then vanishing. So far, so good, though. No, seriously, don't worry. Now for the last question. Listen very carefully. Which Genesis tree is closest to us? Mount Rikuroa. Oh, okay, thank goodness, because I was not confident on that one. It's the Genesis tree at Mount Rikuroa. Rikuroa. Mount Rikuroa is located south of this cave. Us all good people, just because at some point we lost that shared ground. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Though now we are trapped inside Snowdrift Cave. Someday, the day will come when you and I will go to Mount Rikuroa together. Noah, I look forward to that day with eagerness. Now, come with me. After using the mind, it's time to use the body. Time for training. How to make peace with... Yeah. I was about to say that's kind of a thing with being an adult, but then also that kind of happened to me as a teenager, but I don't want to get into all that. Listen to me, Noah. Now we're going to practice fighting. As I've always said, never get careless during practice, or you'll get hurt. Touch the red Piora or black Piora sticking out of those holes to start fighting. If you're not confident, fight the red Piora. If you're confident, fight the black Piora. Ready, Nova? Begin. I am confident, but I'll check my equipment first, just in case. I have nothing. Let's fight the black one. Person you came to Twitch for, you'd cut ties with, but don't regret because it led you here. Aww. Champed is love, champed is life. Very much, and it better stay like that. I don't have to worry, though. They have different moves. Okay, I forgot about this. Noah has a bigger action bar. So she can do more inputs. I'm going to die here. Gotta start getting ready for work. Have a good rest of stream. You have a tolerable work experience, Habba Dabba Pepper. I hope it's an acceptable one. Thank goodness. Actually terrified. Squeak. Sorry, you get too emotional. Queh. It's okay. Aha! So you're injured. Hold still while I lick your wounds. Thank you, Mommy Wolf, for your healing legs. Oh, you still seem to have some energy left. Now then, on with the training. Seriously? Of course, Champed will always stay the best. Oh, I do like how the pack covers your entire head. He blocked half of my move. she's so thrilled. You think she does this every day? Just jumping into holes to beat up Pioras? Have I sated your bloodlust, mother? Ah, so you're injured. You must work on my techniques, of course. Finally, an hour after you left to go cook dinner. You left. Dinner has started. Thank goodness. GG dinner. Started. That's actually the worst, though. Going to start a task and you're like, oh. There's actually 4 tasks to do before I actually get to start this. We have increased by 1 level. Now maybe Mama Wolf will be proud of us. You did well, Noah. Do you want to go back to camp and get something to eat? Yes. Alright, Noah. After all, you do eat a lot. Just teasing you. Follow me. I'm realizing that I'm actually held captive by the game and its save point system. Well, no, technically I'm not. I am, of course, playing a backup through an emulator. Used to joke about how dishes would never get done when you moved out of your parents' house. Turns out you're right, can't wait to leave again. Jeez. Other people's dishes are even worse. No, you've improved greatly. Perhaps there is no more I could teach you by spoken word. Silence instead. Now it is time for me to tell you everything. Noah, let's go over there. I must tell you something important. With RetroArch, I can save anytime. That's right, RetroArch, my fancy modded PlayStation 1. Even though I've already called out that it's an emulator within the first 5 minutes. I think it's over. We've lived in this cave for some time, but that's the biggest earthquake yet. Getting roomies to take their turn on dishes is like pulling teeth sometimes. Ooh, talking about someone specific? Noah, the wind. The wind is blowing. A hole must have opened in the cave. Careful, Noah, it's the mist. They're out there in the mist. Noah, quick, we must hurry. We'll follow the wind to the Genesis tree. Hurry to Mount Rikuroa. Rikuroa. Hurry, Noah. We have no time to lose. Follow me. I'll just run ahead. Good luck with all the monsters. Save states have saved you so much time on JRPGs. It's about to help me here when I remember how to do it. I'm not sure if you can actually hit this with a low attack. You cannot. Because it floats. Got a roommate that was super anal about it, though. And if you didn't clean them as soon as you were done, you'd get upset. Jeez. Sweep the leg? There's no legs! Only a head. We're learning. We dolphined. Like, do your dishes before you eat? That's too much. Dishes are done after dinner. Honestly, next day, but I have a dishwasher. Dishes are put away in the dishwasher after dinner, before bed. You do the dishes, your partner does the cooking, or we do them together. Suri works 12 hours, so I do both. It's an acceptable balance. You didn't run. All you ask is that you load the dishes when they're done with them. We have a dishwasher. It's that easy. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Suri's become good about it. People just clean as they went. There wouldn't be nearly as much to clean. One thing you're terrible at is dusting, though. Oh my god, same. We've got so many, like, little... What are those physical DLCs that Nintendo puts out? Amiibos. And knickknacks. They're all caked, to be honest. By the way, Bezos has taken direct control. When the break happens, I will save state, and we'll swap to Ghost Song. Just as a heads up, so no one's taken off guard by that. There's a thick layer of dust over everything in your room, no matter how much you vacuum or wipe. Dust is terrible. Copy of those are caked. Same.